guys, you might have noticed that Revlon, ticker REV, had massive moves up again today, and I don't think it's done at all, which is why I wanted to give you some important info and update you on the Ortex. Again, nothing I say is financial advice, and I appreciate you watching. If you could just take a second to like and subscribe, and let's get right into this. Okay guys, I want to share some information with you on REV, which you may have been seeing pop up frequently because it's been making amazing runs. And it's a very interesting play that at first I was turned off because they have filed for bankruptcy. However, they are rumored to potentially be being bought out. And in the meantime, this is a very, very interesting play, and I must thank my lovely friend Spidey, who you can find at Hot Lips. His Twitter find is at DA_Journey1, and guys, he showed me this play over the weekend. If you were in the space call with the general, and over the weekend, we discussed this, and I really believe that it's not done running. It could potentially have a massive hype run coming. So here's some facts about it, and then I'm going to show you the Ortex data. And again, remember, this is high risk because they have filed for bankruptcy, but there is a potential buyout coming. And until I see more news, I'm not really scared of it right now because I think that it has a lot of room to the upside. And if they do get bought out, guys, then it could be even bigger because I think that they're worth a lot more than what we're at per share right now. So anyways, the shares outstanding are at 54.54 million, and the free float is only 5.49 million, guys. The amazing part about this play is that insiders own the majority of the float. They own 85.79%, which this is a teeny tiny float, just like our red box play, guys. 5.49 million, and to have 85.79% institutional ownership, and then, I'm sorry, insider ownership, that means that like the board owns most, you know, the people in the company own most of these shares, and I'm going to show you some more information on that in a minute. But 9.17% of this is held by institutions. So guys, that means that retail can only own about 5% of this float, and I'm willing to bet there's a lot of naked shorts in this play. Again, that's pure speculation. Nobody wants to get sued, but you got to take a look at the big picture here, and if it's mostly held by insiders, I think this is a very good and very safe play with potential to have a massive run. So there's 2.91 million shares sold short according to this on this date, but I do have the updated Ortex data. This was for over the weekend, which it's actually the short interest has increased from even these insane numbers. So I think that you're going to be just blown away by the numbers, but I want you to have a good idea of the risk involved in this play, but also the potential to upside. Let me just show you real quick the insiders that own this, and then we'll get into the Ortex data. Okay, so you'll see this is a list of all the current insiders that own a position here. And as you can see, the ones in red are the biggest positions. But the one at the top, the director, BDE Scott, owns 131,828,000 shares, guys, and that he purchased on the 2nd of June of 22. And then on the 31st of December, he had 50,248 shares. And then March 1st, 22, I don't know what restricted stock is as opposed to this, so I'm not going to count that into the free float because I think that might be something different. I'm not exactly sure, but you'll notice that there's Class A common and restricted shares. So the Class A common would be the shares that are counted in the free float in my thoughts, and then restricted might be like the shares that only the owners of the company or the people on the board and employees can receive. But as you can see, Deborah Golding, Perlman, the president and CEO, has massive amounts of shares, 297,123 Class A common stock shares and restricted stock units of 514,636. The restricted stock unit, I believe, would be like a warrant, and then 293,946 restricted stock units from the 2nd of June 22. Victoria Dolan, Class A, has 113,260 Class A shares, and then you'll see she also has about 250,000 restricted stock units. Mitra O'Neill, the director, has 41,834 Class A shares, and Sergio Padero, 73,529 of restricted stock units. And then Ronald Perlman has 46,223,321 Class A common stock shares, and he's the director. Guys, I mean, this is probably the play that we've all been wishing for. Between this and Redbox, we're going to have a very interesting week, in my opinion. So, take a look at the Ortex data now, and I'll leave the chart for you guys to look at your own because it's getting late, and I just wanted you to be aware of, the risks in this play, but also the huge potential that it has, because I think we're going to see a multi-day runner on this, guys. And I think shorts, if you're watching, I think you better cover because you're about to get burnt really, really, really bad. And it's only going to get worse from here, I think, in my honest opinion. Again, not financial advice, guys. Do your own DD. Just trying to help. And thank you so much to my lovely friend Hot Lips. Spidey, I appreciate you. This is the Ortex update on REV. As you can see, it actually increased today despite the massive move up it had. The short interest currently stands at 72.64% with 3.82 million shares currently sold short. Guys, look at this cost to borrow. The average is 590.76% with a max of 827.66%. This is getting insane, guys. And the best part is the institutional ownership on this stock is huge. Let's just say I think shorts are seriously screwed and in for a very rude awakening. Wait till you see this.